really annoying. I don't understand why live chat. I didn't even have a chance to put on subscriber only mode. Oh well. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we're gonna test this one more time. If we mess up one more time, then I don't know. I'll have to see if it's a. I'm about to call up and see if they're having some service problems or what. Because if we do you see am I live now? It shows good. All right, so I mean, we'll test this one more time. If it messes up again, I'm just gonna have to call them up and see what's going on. Because we've been having no problems at all. So why all of a sudden the last like day and a half, like it's been horrible? You know what I'm saying? We did a live here just before and there was no problems. I got full bars. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, we're gonna test this one more time. If it's lagging again, I'm just gonna go off because I don't want people to be like, oh, it just keeps dropping. So we'll have to see. Does it look good now for you, or no lagging? All right. Well, hopefully it stays like that, because yeah, hopefully we don't have any more issues, guys. I don't know what's going on. Other people, my buddy of mine, Doug, said his service has been wacky. I don't know. I might have to call up. I have T-Mobile. We got full bars, 5G, no limits on data, nothing like that. So I don't know. And then my buddy Anwar, he usually has full bars, but he only has 2 bars over here. I have full bars though, so I don't know why we're having problems. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed and hope it doesn't happen again, because I know we just lost a lot of people. So. But yeah, man, I don't know. Does it look like it's running good? If it messes up again, I don't know. I'm gonna have to call up Sprint and be like, what is going on? Because if they're having outages, we're just gonna have to do videos for like the next week and a half just to give it time to see if we're not gonna have any more problems. Because I mean, can't have it dropping like that. What does it look like right now for you? Is it up? Let me see. Because you're the only one in.
I see 2. So we're doing some else.
All right, so I mean, looks like we're good now. It doesn't look like it's freezing, so yeah, it better. Hopefully, it doesn't freeze again. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's good on your stream, on yours.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll have to, like I said, if we have any more problems tonight, I just won't go live for a while until I can see what they got going on. Yeah, see what's going on, because I'm not gonna keep going live if it's gonna keep crashing.
So try to check and see if they can give me some kind of estimate time.
I know. Tori, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like I said, we're gonna have to call up somebody if this happens again. But I mean, it's only been like this the last 2 days. Service has been off. But I mean, we got full bars, and I closed everything out. I don't have anything running. I got do not disturb on, so nothing to mess me up. So we'll see how it goes. But I mean, like I said, if it drops again, I'm definitely gonna not have the live stream go, because I'm not gonna have issues coming up. Have you guys watch me drop or spin. So like I said, hopefully we got no more issues. But can you see the stream? Which pole looks better to you? The one over in this one or that one?
So I told you, the one right here, the light reflects back. The one here, the light does not reflect.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I agree.
So
For sure.
So this one here is definitely better.
Which one? That one right there, right? Yeah, I think so. I mean, don't get me wrong. Looking at that one in person, though, it looks good. It looks good.
In person, it looks better than the other one for sure.
Yeah, in person it does. I agree.
Live, this one right here looks brighter because the light is reflected back.
Correct. Yeah, I agree with that. So, man. All right, so hopefully we can make it through the rest of this live stream, no problems. Otherwise, we're going to be making a Sprint phone call. Yeah, we just need a fish. I mean, we got that one little bite. Oh my gosh, they said my old stream is still going. Do you see it still going? Let me see your phone.
It just says live right now. It's not going anymore. I mean, it says live on it, but it's not going.
Yeah, so it's glitching. It's glitching.
Yeah,
I ended it.
Yeah, that's where it stopped. That's the old school right there.
Yeah, it's glitching. I said in stream on that one. Dang, I ain't trying to mess this one up, so I don't even know if I want to mess with it. You know what I'm saying? Because knowing me, if I go ahead and get out, it's gonna mess this one up. So I'm not doing it. We're just gonna leave that one messed up for right now. Solo text, and how's it going, man? We had a little issue earlier. It glitched out, so and wouldn't let me back in it. Like I said, hopefully we don't have any more problems. I don't know what's been going on with the area. The area's been having some issues. That's why yesterday we were in the forest. I thought it was something remote. This spot normally has good service, but
someone said on your old stream that your quality is too high, and they want to set it up to like 750s now.
So all right, so maybe they don't let you do the 1080.
No, so why would just try to go back to 750 and see what happens?
Oh no, we're on 720 right now. Okay. On the new stream, we're on 720. Okay. So I turned off the 1080.
So far we're looking good. So
yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe they don't want you doing. They probably like because I did the glitch around so you could do the 1080, but they must not like it. But what's crazy is during testing, remember the testing I did at my house, because you jumped in that one. The testing that we did with the 1080, I did like a 5-minute test. We had no problems. And this one's already. Remember when we were doing this one was glitching before the 5 minutes. So maybe it is the 1080 working great. Yeah, look. So we think maybe I was doing 1080. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know because we did tests at the house. Not a lot of people joined in those tests, but I know Chunky was on there. So if you're in here, it could be it could be the 1080p. I don't know. Like I said, I'm about to do private tests or something to see what's going on. We just won't do 1080p until later. I'll have to figure that out. See if that's the case, if that's what's messing it up, or just see if it's a service thing. So, but I mean, right now at 720, we're running fine. So. Nah, it wasn't on the Wi-Fi. We were just using mobile data on the test, and everything was working great, 1080p. So, but now all of a sudden, we doing 1080p, and it's crashing out here. So maybe it was a length thing. I'm not sure, but yeah, 720 is running great. So, I guess if we can't make the 1080p work, yeah, you think it was Grandpa? You think it was the 1080? Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe they probably was like, look, because look, we were going good for like 20 minutes, no issues, no buffering, and then boom, out of nowhere. Look, YouTube was like, hey, this guy is doing live streams on 1080. Cancel his thing out. They said, cancel this man, cancel him. They caught on to it. They were like, oh man, we can't have him doing this. So that's probably what it was. They got me. They got me. Oh man, they're like, no sir, no 1080p. So, oh well, I guess we'll just do 720 going forward. Like I said, during our testing that I did with quite a few people just to test it out. It was going good, and we weren't on Wi-Fi. We were on mobile data running perfect, but we'll see. I guess we'll just do the 720. You didn't miss much anyways. We had the one bite on stream earlier, and then for some reason it wouldn't let me close the stream out. It's glitching. But right now, the one rod that got the hit, I recasted it. We didn't get any more bites yet. So it's not even like anything got missed. So nothing was missed. We'll end the other live stream later. Like I said, people said it was glitching. It didn't close out. I'm not gonna look. We're running good again, so I'm definitely not gonna go out there to try to mess with it because I only got my one phone. So not gonna mess with this at all while the stream's running to go try to close the other one out. Got you on the TV going to bed and listening. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're like I said. This is gonna be a quick trip. This place, they enforce the 9:30. Well, it's 10 o'clock. They enforce the 10 o'clock close now. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're like, man, they can't have a 1080p stream coming up and too many people on here, and they throttled me down, so or stopped it. It is what it is. Because normally when I did the test during the day. When I did the test, it was probably like 12 o'clock in the day when I did my 1080p test. So even though it worked on, you know, earlier, maybe it is how many people are on, because you have to think it has to upload full 1080p. You know, it's saving the video while it's doing it as well. So that could be what it is. It could be too many people. You're right. I didn't even think about that. So that's definitely something that could be it. But like I said, we went down for a little bit. It's not like it missed anything, so I didn't miss anything on the live. The tie change was 7:07, so hopefully, like I said, once the tie starts, you know, moving again, hopefully the bites are gonna pick up. But if that's the case, I thought we did try 720 the other day when I went out there. I'll have to try that spot again, 720, or maybe it was the bad surface in that spot. Now I'm wondering. I can't even remember what we did.
I don't think we did.
You don't think we did? So then maybe we can run that spot 720 then.
Unless you did it one time, I don't recall you talking about this 720.
So, nah, I thought I turned it off after it kept glitching. I went back to YouTube, and it was still glitching out, but I don't know. By the way, guys, for the day, I'm running all shad. Anwar is running white perch, right? White perch. So he's running white perch, and I'm running shad. So obviously the shad I have right now, I don't know if you guys saw my video, but it's all vacuum sealed, so it's not fresh anymore. What's going on, Steve Mosley? How's it going, man? So yeah, so everything looks like it's running smooth now. But yeah, so white perch and shad, gizzard shad, are the baits tonight. We were looking for some eel, man, like a lot of places. One place was like, oh, I got the eel, we got eel. We go up there and there was no eel, so I kind of wanted to save my shad for later on and just use eel, but that didn't work out. So if anybody knows any decent places that have eel in stock in the DMV, let me know, because I definitely want to get eel and stop using my shad. Because my shad is getting low. Let me, I wonder what it would do if I try to log in with the other phone too. That's stupid. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could log in yours and cancel the other one out, but it'll probably mess up if I do it. Yeah, that's how I was like, man, I better not even try it. So, what is that? Looks like he has a cart. I think he has a cart. So, yeah, it looks like he has a cart. Oh man, so after this test, I think you're right. I think I'm gonna go with the way I did the rod with the one right here. I think that's gonna be the way I'm gonna go do the rest of the rods. Even though I didn't do a less light, you know, a black light test or anything over here. Yeah, it could. Fishing in Tennessee, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming in. So, we've only had one bite, no fish yet. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, we're in a tide change, so I'm hoping the bite's gonna pick up here in a minute. But yeah, that's the other guy was fishing over there. Yeah, hey again. I think it was the 1080p. Even on babe, I think even though we did the test at the house and everybody was saying it was working, we did like a 10-minute test at the house with the 1080p. That's the only thing. We went off the 1080 and we haven't had problems yet. So, but one thing we were talking about with one of the subscribers in the chat is maybe it's because I did it during the day. There's probably more people online right now. Maybe that's what's messing it up. So just won't do the 1080p's until I can figure it out. But that's what it looks like what it was. Oh, say something in chat because you said your wrench wasn't working. Let me try to see if I can fix it. No, I wasn't on Wi-Fi at home, babe. Like, I was doing, you know, I was using the regular plan. I mean, the regular mobile. Hey, come on. I'm not going to do the Wi-Fi during the test. All right, there you go, Anwar. I got you. Moderator. Boom, say something again. You gonna say something? Oh, you did? Oh, there it goes. It came in late. That was so slow. There you go. It's working now. You got the wrench. Guys, if you guys don't know, my buddy Anwar, he's out here with me, so it's easier. She said blocked. Oh man. Yeah, Anwar's out here with me, so we're out here fishing. Anwar's been out fishing almost all day. He was at Fletcher's Cove earlier at the spot that we worked yesterday from my video from yesterday. He caught two fish already. So yeah, he hasn't been a great day, but I convinced him to come out here. Good luck. Appreciate it, baby Whiskers. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. Is he gonna last the night? I don't know. Are you gonna last the night?
How long we stay?
How long we staying? I mean, we can only stay till 9:30. So, thank you, Solo Texan. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, we can only stay till 9:30. So, because they closed the park down now. I mean, not much we could do about that. So we are limited. But look at these flag poles. Come on, where's the bite at? Tide should be moving a little bit now. We should be getting bites here soon, hopefully. I could definitely tell the tide's moving with how that line is moving now. See how the lines are starting to really crank to the right? So we should be good. The bites should start picking up. See, that adder's is not on over here. So, you didn't have any more mullet? Surprised you ain't using mullet anymore. What happened? They were out of the mullet. Oh man, Anwar's been using mullet nonstop. Look, I'll have fresh shad. I'm like, here, use some shad. He's like, no, I'm gonna use mullet. Mullet's gonna kill it, even though we ain't been catching that many fish with mullet. I'm like, come on, man. But he's got his perch now. Magical perch, no mullet, no mullet. So that is weird. The other stream, after refreshing a bunch of times, still shows up as actually live, but it's a short vid. But it's a short video. That's, oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Is there anybody in that one? All right, good. Oh man. Does this one show up on the top when you go to my page? Like if you hit my live, does this one the one that opens? Or is it the other one? That could mess me up. It's finally gone? All right, there we go. Why did it take so long to end after I hit end stream? That's so weird. And my wife said that you're basic. What? Henry Kennedy, no, it's slow so far. We haven't caught, we just got out here not that long ago. We've been actually out here probably, what, 30 minutes now? We only got one bite, little small bite, no fish yet though. It's, like I said, I was saying earlier, this spot right here is more of a summer spot, but I just wanted something simple, so we're over here. Hopefully the bite picks up, and we're during the tide change right now. So the tide's changing right now from high to low. So the water just started moving back out that way. So, and as a lot of people know, you get snagged easy. So I really don't like throwing my lines in until the water is like moving one way or the other. During tide change, I like pulling my lines out. So I could have risked, throwing them in earlier, but we'll see. Hopefully I'm good to go and I didn't get snagged. Because I definitely didn't follow my own rule for Jones Point. Definitely didn't follow my own rule. I always tell everybody, yeah, you gotta cast with the tide, but the tide was going, it was a different tide when I got here, and I was like, well, we gonna cast it out there for the live stream. It is what it is.
It does look like it's slide.
Yeah.
And the water just sitting still.
What is the water like? Is it? Yeah, it's not moving that. It's not moving that fast. Yeah, it's pretty still. These are surf rods. These are fib links. But the color on them is custom. I have two different ones that I've been testing. So this is a paint, and then this is like a custom wrap that I'm doing. And then this one over here is my Hellcat rod. So this one I kind of wanted to leave it black for right now. I have another rod over here. But I'm trying to see, I was debating after the night, I wanted to see which one looked better on live stream. Yeah, now that my phone's good, we're gonna have, look, hopefully the fish start biting so we can have a good live stream. Oh man, yeah, hopefully we're good to go. We just need, as Chunky would say, we just need the rod to touch my finger. We need some big takedowns. So, yeah, we just need some big takedowns now because everything's running smooth now. So, no problems. But yeah, so earlier, like I said, one is a wrap, one is paint, and then of course the Hellcat comes that way. The shorter rod over here is the Hellcat. But just testing out different methods. I wanted to see, with the lights. I also did a black light test in my house. Technically, this one right here is a little bit brighter on black light. This one glows as well. I haven't wrapped the full rod yet because once I do, it'll be permanent. So I just kind of wanted to see how it looks. What's the bait tonight? So I'm using Shad. Anwar, who is not in the picture, he's sitting behind the camera. You'll see him when he gets a fish or if he gets up, is using white perch. White perch up for him. So you got two rods out, don't you? Yeah, he's got two rods. So two rods with white perch, and then all four of these right here. Boom, boom. These four have all shad. So one rod, which is where are we fishing? We're over at Jones Point on the Potomac River in Alexandria, Virginia. So not far from DC, but Potomac River. JJ says, so we ain't gonna see you then, huh? No, Anwar, let me tell you something, guys. If this was last year, nah, you wouldn't see Anwar on the stream because I was catching all the fish and he was just, we called him my support man. His 2022 though, he's doing way better in 2022. He's been doing really well. He's been catching fish, so we can't joke on him like that no more. There's no jokes like that. He's doing good. Anwar, he's been out fishing all day today. He caught two fish. What was the biggest one? 20 something? 28? So he caught a fish earlier. He did a GoPro video. He caught a 28 pounder. The same place that we were yesterday. So around the same area. So that area was still biting. So yeah, that area is still looking good. I'm definitely gonna have to go back. Now we can't remember if I did when I was live yesterday, if I turned off the 1080 to test that out to see if the spot would have ran fine, but the service definitely was not that great over there. So I don't know if you guys, anybody's been out to Fletcher's lately. Fletcher's on the other side. If you're fishing from DC side, if you look across the river upstream, there's a car that ran off the street. We did not see it last time we were there, so we ended up, Anwar saw it. His service was horrible, so I told him I'd help him out. We called the police earlier because we didn't, if you see something like that, you don't know when it happens, so you gotta call the police, make sure nobody, because the hill, it's a steep hill, so if you would crash your car off the hill, you're either gonna die or you're gonna be really messed up. So yeah, we called the police to try to get them out there. They ended up coming out. Nobody knew. Supposedly one department knew about it, the other department didn't know about it, but they sent a whole bunch of boats and helicopters. And they were like, oh yeah, somebody forgot to put tape on the car. So now they're putting tape on the car so people know that they know about it. But yeah, so there was a car. I guess somebody, they said maybe last week or something, somebody drove off the mountain. So you said what? Yeah, they drove off George Washington. Nah, we don't have Buffalo in the Potomac, right? Cause I don't really go for car, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't. Yeah, no, we don't. I was about to say I'm not even. I fish. Anwar got me into doing carp. I mean, I caught carp back in the day a few times, but I mainly go for catfish, and I'll do like striper fishing, bass fishing. I'll bring my kids out. We'll catch whatever. So you know, it's about keeping them happy. So when they come out, we're gonna target anything and anything that's gonna bite. Look, I gotta keep you know when you got kids, you gotta make sure that kids get impatient. So you gotta make sure they're catching something. So if catfishing ain't working, look, we're gonna put a worm on. We're gonna throw a worm out there. We're gonna throw some corn out there. Try to get a carp. Anything that bites when they come out. So yeah. So I'll probably be going live this Sunday. I know my son will be with me. So my kids will be with me again this weekend. But I know if I go live, only one's coming out. So he might be out here with me. Make sure he reels in a monster. But it's getting a little chilly now. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But I was just saying that, you can always tell when it starts getting cold because your fingertips and then your nose, you're like, oh man, my nose. Oh man. It's been silent so far. We only got that one bite, that one little tap. And that could have been a gar. So, but I definitely didn't feel like hiking through those woods again. Man. So the video we did yesterday that I posted up this morning, man, the hike out, we were in the middle of the woods, and the hike out at night, we could not, that was our first time there. So trying to get out, we were like, which way did we come? I was like, man, there's a whole bunch of tree branches over there. How do we get out of here? Oh my gosh. We had spotlights, and it still took us a minute to figure out where to, how to get back out in the path that we took. It was that was definitely interesting last night. So we had a good night, caught some good fish, but yeah, leaving out that spot, that's definitely, even though you can get the cart back there, it's probably more of a backpack spot for sure. What's the biggest cat I caught on the Potomac? 68 pounds. Anwar's biggest fish, I think yours is 37, right? Anwar's biggest fish is 37. And mine is 68. So, yep. So hopefully, maybe this year we could break. I get a new PB. So yeah, hopefully we can get something 70 plus this year. That's the goal. Keeping my fingers crossed. We've seen some bigger fish come out recently. I know Brian B. I think he had his 72 pounder. There was another guy recently from shore. Brian B. caught his on his boat, and then another guy from shore. I can't remember his name. It was it Mosley? What was it? If you watching the stream, sorry man, I forgot your name. But another guy, he caught a 77 pounder. He posted up on the forums in the Upper Potomac. So there's been some bigger fish caught lately over here. But get that big toad tonight, yeah, for sure. What's going on, Whiskers and Hogs? Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm hoping that look, even if the bite is slow, I mean, so far it's slow. Hopefully, if it's gonna be slow, look, I prefer big fish anyways, but I mean, for the stream, I want you guys to see fish. But if it is gonna be slow, hopefully we can pull out a monster for you. That's definitely a goal. So. What was the last fish you caught on the stream? We haven't caught any today. We've been out, about 40 minutes now, even though it says live for 30. We've been out about 40 minutes, haven't got a fish yet. It is slow so far. The tide just changed, so the tide is now going out. The water's still kind of slack. It's not moving much yet, but No, I have not tried the B&M Silver Cat rod. I have not tried it. So I have a lot of fishing poles, but I do not have that one. I have some Team Catfish. I have the Hellcat rod. I have Whisker Seeker rods. And I have a few other brands I can't remember, but I don't pull them out that much unless if I'm on a boat. I'll be honest, guys. I mean, if I'm fishing from shore, I kind of like to fish different. I don't know. I like surf rods. I like surf rods for the Potomac because you know, the Potomac River, unless if you're fishing really far upriver, the river is wide. So, you know, to try to hit the channel in some of these deeper areas, if you're targeting, I try to target a lot bigger fish. So trying to get out in the, you know, get out there, you got to have a surf rod. I mean, not saying that you have to have a surf rod to do well, but that's just my style. That's what I like to do. So that's why, guys, that's why I had to start messing around with different colors and messing around with the view of the rod to try to, you know, obviously these two rods on the outside are the same as this one. So I had to mess around and try to make them more visible. Before I completed my rods, I wanted to see which one looked better on live. And they're kind of competing right now. So I don't know what you guys think, but I'm thinking that I'm going to wrap this pole right here all the way down. I think that this one probably beats this one. I don't know. If you guys think otherwise, you let me know and I'll do them all like this. But so far, I think that this one looks really good. But I mean, if you guys think the other one looks better, I'll definitely have to do them that way. Where's your lines at? You cast it both out into the to the channel?
No, I just decided to.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you beating both of them out there, didn't you? Anwar was like, look, I'm about to pull out a 40 tonight. He said, I don't care, you know, I don't care about nothing else. Down to the first eye must be nice. Okay. Now that the tide is moving a little bit more, I might have to check those two middle rods. That one was always fine because of where I cast it, but those are the only two I'm a little bit worried about. So I'll probably give them like another 10 minutes, check them out, refreshing baits. So, like I said, guys, the tide has started moving. This area can be snagged if you don't cast right. So these are the only two rods I'm kind of worried about. I'm going to give them about 10-15 minutes, and then if I don't get a bite, I'm going to reel these two in, put fresh bait, and then cast them back out. What's going on, Charles? Appreciate you coming in. But yeah, slow so far. We only have one little nibble, little teeny baby bite. Could have been a gar. Yeah, Whisker and Hogs. I'm using Shad Anwar, who's not in the screen, but one of his rod is right here. He's using white perch. So we got white perch and we got Shad out there right now. So. But I'm about to put some fresh pieces on here in a minute just to make sure these two rods didn't get snagged up by an accident. Because, like I said, I cast it out there before the tide changed. So I broke my own rule. Appreciate it, Charles, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, just trying to get the stream going, you know, working through some issues. But, I mean, looks like we got the issue resolved now with that. My tripod's been holding up. Haven't had any more issues with the tripod. I know that was one of the first issues I started having on live. My tripod's been running smooth now. I've had no issues with my tripod. But yeah, just look, getting little quirks here and there that I just got to get out. But everything seems to be great though. No issues whatsoever now. So how much perch you got left? Because I know you said you were about to get rid of it. Oh, okay. You do short videos? Yeah, short videos. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of both. I'm trying to get some more. I need to do more videos on my TikTok. Anybody on the dock to the right? No, there was somebody there earlier. They're gone off that dock. He was not doing well. Yeah, yeah. Anwar said he walked off looking mad. He's like, oh man, he was grumpy, dragging his cart. He seemed mad, but yeah, no, I don't know. But Anwar was out earlier today. He was at Upper Potomac, back where we were yesterday. He caught 2 fish, so yeah. So I mean, the bite has not been horrible today. I don't know anybody else that's been out fishing today, so can't really say if the bite was crazy for other people in other locations or what. Like I said, this was not going to be our first choice on going here, but after yesterday, I was like, look, let's just do a live. Let's go somewhere real simple. You can't have, there's no place simpler than this. I mean, you park right there, drag the cart over, and start fishing. So only issue, like I said, is now they kick you out around 10 o'clock, so just got to make sure I'm out before 10. But that's not that big of a deal. Wasn't going to stay out super late anyways. So figure we get some fishing in. Since I couldn't do my live yesterday, get a live going. Try to get more of these in. So might also come out tomorrow as well. Tomorrow and Sunday is what the game plan's looking like. If everything goes smooth. What do you think? I'm about to go ahead and switch up the bait on, freshen up the bait on those two. Make sure we didn't get snagged up. What's going on, Ernie? What's the count? 37 minutes, 0 fish so far. It's 0. Like I said, it's not going too good so far. We'll see what happens. Any good takedowns? Nah, little baby bite. I'm about to refreshen up baits on 2 rods just to make sure, because we came here during tide change, and if you don't cast out the proper way here, you can get snagged. Anybody that's been to Jones Point, if you know Jones Point, it could be snaggy. So if you don't fish properly, you'll get snagged. And I broke one of my rules, so I'm hoping I'm not snagged. But I'm about to go check out a couple now and change out the bait. They didn't get snagged, but you can tell that the water had moved.
Do you want some of the shadow? You good?
So you're urging me? Nah, I got a pre-cut shad over there. I'm about to put some bloody, fresh pieces in. This, if I can tell, it moved a lot. Let's go, yeah. You're switching out bait, Chunky, putting on fresh bait. Fresh bait. Have you been to floating up? No, I've never been. Know where the floating up down there. Where is that? Further down, like where? There, you say down or upper? It's down to the road. Look at that. Something took all the guts out of that one. You just shut it down. Nah, I've never been. Hold on, let me get over there. Yeah, Anwar talked about that. You said about a floating dock. No, I've never been to that one. I'm gonna have to check it out. Yeah, I've never been. But I'm about to put on some fresh bait real quick, and we're about to be back out there. Already got some pieces cut up. Make it a little bit smaller. Boom. Nah, I'm gonna leave that one because there's no reason that one should be messed up. Fresh bait. Oh, there's my rag. All right, guys, we put some fresh shad on. It's bloody. It's real bloody, so I'm about to pop this back out there. Yeah, I see it. It's kind of like over there. The guy's just straight ahead right there. Right before the wall. Yo, that one is moving.
So this is called Harborside.
Harborside? I'm about to look it up.
Probably like Harborside. He told me that one time.
The one up that way though? It could be that one. Which one? Yeah, that's the big one, right? Oh, you think you saw that one? I go back over there.
It's flat. It's flat.
What do you mean what's slack? It's tight.
I saw it. You can see it alive.
Man.
No, I'm telling you.
All right, we'll wait till it takes down. We'll wait till it takes down. I gotta go see what people are saying. It's right around the corner. All right, I'll have to check it out. Yeah, I have not been there. We've talked about trying a couple other spots around here. Like I said, this spot right here, for me personally, I don't know. A lot of people they don't like this spot, but during this this spot can hit really well during certain times. I know during the winter it's not one of the best spots, but when you get springtime and in the summer, Jones Point is on fire. Let me tell you something. Don't worry. If nobody else does it, I'll be out here. I'll be doing lives, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'll show everybody what Jones Point is about. Because when during the summertime, when the bite is on fire, you can catch 30 fish like it's nothing out here. You'll stop fishing just because your arms hurt. So I'll let you see. I mean, if you go on my fish brain, you'll see I post tons of fish in this area. So the bite gets crazy. But yeah, see, that's the thing. It's a great place. It's just so, and that's why I try to tell people, you know, Jones Point, it is snaggy. It's snaggy, and that's another reason why I use surf poles, because where I'm casting right at the wall. I'm literally hitting the wall or past the wall. So it's too dark, you can't see it, but there's a wall right underneath the bridge, and one pole right here is casted all the way past the first pylon into the channel. The rest of them are basically touching the wall, and closer to the wall there's not as many snags. Any other thing that I cast, I make sure I cast with the tide. And if I cast with the tide and get it out before the tide change, I normally do not get snagged. I've kind of learned to fish this place to perfection. I don't really lose a lot of rigs here. So, but oh yeah, no real loss. Let me tell you something. Here in the next probably because we're in probably late March, early April. You come over here with you put on the cut bait, you're gonna catch stripers over here. So we'll be out here. I'll probably do lives, and we'll think we'll think that we're getting a bite from a catfish. You'll set the hook and you'll reel a striper in, and you could reel some big boys in over here too. So they're swimming up from down down in the ocean up up above 301 and swimming all the way up. It's one of the first places that gets them before Fletcher's Cove. So they come here first. One of the first places that you start to see the migration of the fish along the walls here is where you can see the herring running. You'll see the shad out here before they hit up into DC. So this is a good spot, and normally the bite will hit here first for sure. That's one thing I do know. But like I said, I fish a lot of different spots. I mean, we don't just fish Jones Point, but I mean, when you want somewhere easy to go, for me, I'm real close, and if I want a spot I can set up quick, not even have to worry about a hiker. Oh, there you go. He's got a bite. That one's past the wall too. Set your drag. There you go. Is it big? That one was past the wall. We got 2 rods that are past the wall out there. That was one of them. Yeah, I got you. Dang, where's our spotlight?
Like this on my chair.
Slow it down, slow it down. Come closer, come closer. You gotta come closer. You got the line tight. You got a 15-foot pole, bro. You got a 15-foot pole. I'm looking at the fish. This man got a 15-foot pole, got the line nowhere near me. Yeah, the line was nowhere close to where I could grab the fish.
Man, I had my phone into the
You threw your phone to me. There you go. This man, nah, your phone's right here. You're good. You didn't throw it in the water. I figured it'd be bigger since you got that bite from all the way out there. That's not bad though. First fish in over here. Yeah, go ahead. Show it off. All right, so we got the first fish on live. Anwar caught a decent one. Here you go. That one was casted past the wall on using his 15-foot surf pole. I don't know if you saw, he was trying to, I was like, bring the fish back. You got a 15-footer. I can't reach the fish. Oh, man. Yeah, look. Your line was way out there. I was like, yo, what you want me to do? How am I going to net a fish that's not even close to the dock yet? They said, nice one, Anwar. Yeah, nice one, nice one. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what do you mean? This is not supposed to
he doesn't use that pole that often, but look, he had a 15-foot surf pole. The pole's going about 5 feet out past the dock, talking about getting net the fish. I'm like, come on, the fish was nowhere close to the, my net is maybe about 12 feet long. I couldn't even reach the fish. Oh, man. But yeah, good fish, good fish. So at least they're out here now. They're starting to hit. Hopefully it keeps up. That first fish, like I said, that was one of the baits that we threw out past the wall. So I don't know. If we get another bite from out there, I'll probably have to move a couple poles, more rods further out. I try to get a couple of the rods. I only did one rod further out because it's a little bit hard to reel them in from past the wall. When the tide goes out, your line kind of wraps around the wall, makes it a little bit more risky. But the bigger fish are normally out there, so that's where we get the big boys from. And Anwar, that's all he's going for. Oh, man. Beaming it back out.
Yeah.
Boom. He hit it pretty good though, because that 15-footer that's the only problem I don't like about the 15-foots on that brand. That brand, they're so stiff. But he, for being like the stiffer pole, he had it bent pretty decent. It wasn't bad. So guys, that pole I originally I have one of these, and the action is just not the greatest. They're a little bit stiffer. They're more like a broomstick. It's more of like a heavy, but didn't do that bad. I mean, it bent quite a bit, so I was actually surprised. But it was a decent sized fish. It wasn't a bad fish. So, but normally those things, sometimes you're like, it's not bending that much. That's why I like these 13 footers. The 13 footers, they got a lot there. Look, they're heavy rods, but they got a lot of sensitivity in the tips. So even on those smaller fish, you see it move a lot easier. So I don't know why they didn't just add, like a couple feet to this one, and they made this rod so much thicker. That the orange though does look good on the stream. You see the orange now? I kind of moved out the way. The orange does look pretty good. Yeah. But the orange, I mean, the orange is like that orange that they came out with on that pole. It looks good though. Yeah, you gotta take the surf rod out. Look, let me know when you want to go out. We'll come out and go. We'll all use surf poles. I'm telling you, look, the surf poles are fun. They're fun. Yeah, look, let me tell you something. I love my surf rods. I mean, don't get me wrong. I use shorter rods too. I use the 7.6s and all that stuff, but I love my surf rods. Carolina Reel Screamers, how's it going? How's the fishing? It's been slow, but we just pulled one in. Anwar just caught a fish. I can't even remember. It was maybe like what, a 10, 12 pounder, or was it 8? 8 to 10. All right, so we'll say 8 to 10. How about to say I didn't get to hold him, so I didn't even see what the weight was. Fishing with Steve Mosley. How's it going? Yeah, so I don't know if you guys heard earlier, I'm trying different wraps and stuff on my rod, so that's why these two surf poles are a little bit different. I'm trying to see which one I like better before I commit. So I had to keep on doing a couple live streams. That's why this one's still black. I just kind of wanted to have two testers, so that's kind of where we're at now. But it definitely makes them a lot more visible. I will say that. I'm glad I started messing with the rods because, having the all blacked out rod, doing live streams, it's not a good look. It makes it harder for you guys to see. At least this one, even though I've only done the top so far, the tip of the pole is extremely visible, along with this one. Yes, no real loss. The only one that we did, so how we normally do it is if you have a rod that's casted out past the wall, we don't recast those. We leave those alone. But anything that's shorter than the wall, we recast with tide. So like I was saying earlier, I kind of broke my rule. My rule is, look, when tide changes, I have my rods out. But for the live stream, I didn't do it. Luckily, I didn't get snagged, breaking my own rule. But yeah, so basically what happened is now, I reeled them out. They didn't get snagged, but so I just have them going with the tide. So tide's going out, and then both of the lines are kind of angled towards the wall, like right at the wall. I try to get as close as possible to the wall. So, but yeah, I mean, it works for us. I mean, like I said, let me tell you something. Ask Anwar. Anwar, come over. You got to tell them this. Ask Anwar. He started fishing Jones Point before he started, and I had to teach him how to fish here. He used to get snagged here. Do you get snagged anymore?
No.
You can bring the chair over.
Nah, it's all right. I got to get back to my spot.
He said he got to get back to his spot. He likes looking this way instead of looking at the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look. A lot of people, they try to fight the current here. We all know, so the old Jones Point Bridge, the Woodrow Wilson Bridge was torn down. When they did it, they left a lot of the rocks and stuff in the water. And that's where a lot of snags come from. So, I try to tell people when I come out here, look, if you cast with the tide, you're gonna be, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that if you cast with the tide, you're guaranteed no snag, but if you cast with a tide, you're more likely to get, if your stuff is under a rock or something and you're pulling back against a rock, you're more likely to get snagged pulling against a rock than pulling back out of a rock. So, that's how we fish it, and it works. But yeah, works pretty good. And then, like I said, the further you get it out, the less you deal with anyways, because they did clear that channel out, because the boats go through the middle of the channel, and they have it dug out over there. So, yeah, there's no rocks out there. We never get snagged out there. Only thing you have to worry about if you're casting past the wall, if the tide's going out, your line wrapping around the wall, which it is doing right now. But you saw Anwar reeled it in, even though it was wrapped around the wall. We didn't have any problems. We've only had it break once or twice. We lost some pretty big fish. What?
I was just getting a tap in 15.
Oh man, so all the lines further out are hitting it, huh? I might have to recast my line back, my head back out there. Huh?
Yep, you should.
Yeah, I might have to recast it. Probably.
That's a couple of them.
Well, nah, these are where I want them. That one's fine because it was already aimed in the right direction. The only one was the head rod. That one we cast it during slack tide, so maybe it didn't lock right. But I mean, it's wrapped the way it should. I mean, you know how it wraps around the wall when the tide goes out. Plus, it's a bigger piece. And your other rod's going out too. You haven't got a tap on that one, so you keep on getting. You're casting in a good spot right past the wall. Got your. Yeah, Jones Point surf fish. That's exactly what's going on. We surf fishing out here. Look, you know the river gets wide. It's not like Upper Potomac. The river is wide here. I mean, the river is extremely wide. It might as well be almost like you can't cast across the river here. You can't even come close to half casting about 10% across the river. Probably not even 5%. Yeah, we brought a drone out here before, and I don't and drop baits out here quite a few times. And yeah, I mean, we brought baits. I don't know how far out there. Couldn't even see the drone flying anymore. Brought them all the way out there, dropped them in. Reeling that fish in though was oh man, it was horrible. Reeling that fish in from way out there. Oh my gosh. Fish was all the way out there when we reeled it in because of that drone. But yeah, the river gets wide here, so. Oh, you Anwar said he had to go back because he wanted to see how he looked. He said he rewinded the live stream so he could see himself run into his pole. Look, this man had his phone in his hand. He said he even know where he threw his phone. He was like, I hope I didn't throw it in the water. He just threw his phone straight on the ground, ran straight to his rod fast. Oh man. So yeah, he was booking it for sure. Let's see. What do you think though? Looking at the Hellcat compared to those other two wraps, what do you think? Do you see the difference? Like, you see the little short Hellcat on the end? I mean, I think if you look at the wrap compared to the Hellcat, I mean, the wraps actually, in my opinion, look a little bit better. Yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, that's what I was talking to. We'll have to do a black light test as well. But I mean, like I said, I did a control test in the house, but doing a black light test in the house compared to outside, it's at different distances, it's not the same. So, but oh well. We'll have to do that as well. We're gonna have to come out and do a couple different tests. Try to see what the best combo is. Get the poles as most visible as possible. You said what? Oh, what? Well, nah, you just had to lift your pole more straight up and get closer so the line was tight, but it's whatever. I just couldn't reach I couldn't reach the fish. The fish was way out there. I was like, man. Oh man. Yeah, I could not reach that fish. We got 6 poles in the water. I can't even see your other pole even when it's right there somewhere. Yeah, I can't see it at all. It's right there somewhere, but it's so blacked out I can't even see it. But your orange one, I can see the orange one real nice. Even though I can't really see the tip because, I mean, yeah, you can see the tip. It just, you can't see the very top of it, but it's just it is bright though. The orange is bright. See, I don't know why they couldn't do that same orange on their regular surf poles. That's what I've been talking about. Like, I hate how most surf poles aren't high vis. Like, they only do the high vis for like catfishing rods. I wish somebody would make a high vis surf pole. So, I mean, because like I said, that 15 footer, but the 15 footer is too thick. If they do that same paint on that on these rods, the 13 footer, man, it would be amazing. They just got to transfer that same paint over, and I would just forget painting them. I would just use those. I mean, they look great. I mean, it could be a little bit more high vis, but I mean, I think it's looking good though. But Oh man. You say you went fishing today, Jacob? How'd you do? Any fish? Didn't catch anything. Oh man. But hey, look, I'll tell you straight up. I would rather be out fishing. I don't care if I'm not catching. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you go out and you catch fish, it's a better day if I'm out there catching fish. But me personally, I'd rather be out fishing than working. So even if I'm not catching fish, now don't get me wrong. If the weather is extremely bad and it's cold, I'll just stay in the house. But you know, when the weather is nice, man, I'll be outside all day long. So I'm more of an outdoor person, so I prefer. Look, I'll definitely go out and go fish compared to being in the house working all day. So that's why as soon as I got off work, I was like, let's head out here. Like I say, Anwar, he's already been fishing all day. He caught 2 fish earlier, so that was his third for the day. So, but definitely with the tide, the tide changed a little bit. The bite did not pick up like I was hoping. I was hoping once the slack tide went away, the bite picked up, but I don't know if we would. I mean, I don't want to get all the poles past the wall. So, what time is it? Okay, so we still got plenty of time. Anybody that missed it earlier, so this spot, we used to be able to fish all night long. You're not allowed to do that anymore. So closing time is 10 o'clock. So most likely what we'll do is we're going to shut down the stream around 9:30. So we'll be fishing till 9:30 tonight. We just wanted to get out here and do some fishing and see what we could catch. They used to have, they didn't shut down the park before during COVID, but yeah, that is no longer a thing anymore. So they are definitely regulating the times now. But it is what it is. At least I got to do some good night fishing here during COVID times. Wasn't that many people out here either, so. Definitely worked out in my favor. Yeah, for sure. Luckily, it's not getting too cold. It's not too bad. So. Is that those bugs? You see that? Did you see that thing flying? Is that one of the bugs that we were seeing last time? Oh, okay. Because remember those bugs that were out here last time we were here? I don't know what they were. Man, we were out here on the pier and there was like, they looked like maybe like some flying ants, but they weren't. I don't know what they were, but there was thousands of them. They were all over the place, here and at Jones Point. No, I mean at Fletcher's. Fletcher's. Yeah, we're at Jones Point, but they were at Fletcher's too. Like last week or the week before, there was just bugs everywhere. You didn't catch any at work either? Yeah, look. Well, you definitely ain't catching no fish at work. I mean, unless you got a nice job. I mean, hey, if you out there working, right next to the water, that'd be nice. Set up my rod, go work, and be like, hey guys, I gotta go reel the fish in real quick. Yeah, look, my bell's going off, so I got, you gotta have a bell on while you in the, oh, what's that? Oh man, I must have a fish out there. Oh man, that'd be the job right there. Yeah. I mean, I do telework, so I mean, realistically, I could probably set up a table out here if I had enough, mobile hotspot, be out here working and fishing. Oh man, I know. I did a meeting out here before I was fishing. Look, they were like, "Look, we don't have to do nothing the rest of the day, but we had a meeting." So I was like, "Cool, I'll do the meeting while I'm fishing." Instead of waiting for the phone call to be over with, I was like, "Look, it's a phone call. I'm out to just go fishing." So, sounds like a good plan to you. Yeah, me too. Oh man. Some people back there, I don't know what they're doing. It's so hard to see out here. It's so dark. Yeah, I mean, even with the light in my, the light in your face makes it even worse. But, um, even without the light, you can't even see what's back there. It's so dark. So anybody walking back there doing anything, you can't even see them. Yeah, when the cop came last time, he was like, "Hey," and he was like, "Yeah, you don't remember me?" I was like, "I can't even see your face. Like, how am I gonna remember? I cannot see you. Like, how am I gonna remember if I don't even know who you are? I can't see nothing." So that's why I tried to tell him. I was like, "Look, this light is blinding me. Plus, it's already dark out. Like, I cannot see anything. All I'm looking at is this screen right here to see if a pole bends over. That's about it." So, Roy, appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully we catch a big one. Hey, look, the bite has been slow. We caught one fish so far, but look, there's big boys that are usually caught here during the summertime. There hasn't been too many big fish here lately, but yeah, it's just an easier spot to get to right now. So I wanted to do some fishing. I didn't feel like doing any hiking, so here we are. Closer to my house where I can set up real quick. So, but yeah, I'm hopefully the fish pick up here in a minute. We got all fresh bait out there. We just changed the baits not too long ago, so 2 rods have brand new baits on, even on the rest are the one still got the head on, so I left that out there. But I don't have too many shad heads, so I don't want to waste it. I gotta save those up. They're in high demand. You know what I'm saying? Definitely don't want to waste those. So. The only one I might reposition is that Hellcat. But the blue line? Oh, my far out line finally hit? I didn't see it. We already know it's going to be if that one gets hit. It's going to be a big boy. We got the shad head on that one. And it's in the channel, so that one gets taken down. I already know it's gonna be a big fish. It's gonna be a good fish. Let me zip. Oh, that is zipped up. Oh yeah, it's wrapped around the wall for sure. So, but don't jinx us. We haven't snapped off in a while wrapped around the wall. So look, let's not start that again. Oh man. Yeah, we lost 2 monster fish before wrapped around the wall. Oh my gosh.
We gotta do another drone video.
Yeah, we do. We do gotta do another drone video.
Yeah, I gotta check it out. Because it's been like a less windy lately too, so we can definitely do
Yeah, we were flying that thing out in massive wind. Like wind was crazy when we were flying this drone out here. The drone was trying to come back and just going all over the place, acting crazy. Definitely was not the smartest thing to do with that much wind out. So, your other rod, you haven't switched bait on that one. You might want to refreshen up the bait on that one. Oh, you did? Because I was about to say that's the only rod that really hasn't had refreshed baits. Everything else has pretty, a lot newer bait than that one. And then the one you got the fish on, did you because you still had bait on it, didn't you? Did you switch it out? What's going on, Painted Services by Steve? Appreciate you coming in. We caught 1 fish so far. Hopefully we get another. But hey, if not, we're out here with you guys fishing. We got, live streams not dropping. It's looking good. So hey, at least we're out here talking with you guys. So hopefully we get a fish for you. Another one. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, the other tests we did with the 1080 worked, but I mean, look, I'm gonna have to do more private tests before we mess with that again, because that seems like maybe what it was. Chunky, what's up? You here for luck? Your luck for you or luck for me? Because if you're here for luck for me, thank you. I need some luck. Oh man. Give me all the luck you could give me. Make the bite turn on like crazy. Have them biting like on fire. Oh man, because yesterday was definitely better than today. But I think the upper Potomac is where most of the fish are right now. The water gets deep out here, but I think it's for you. Hey, I gotta ask. I don't know. I don't know. Long time no see. How's it going, Fisherman Jim? How's it going? Yeah. But yeah, I need all the luck we can get. We're slow today. Yesterday was a better day. It was a better day yesterday. But like I said, the water upriver gets a little bit deeper. Over here, it gets kind of, it's, you know, it's probably about 30 feet in the channel. I think they said some spots are 40, but I know if you look at Navionics, it says, I think it says 30. But the fish, they like hanging out around the bridge when they're running and when they're moving. Dang, you felt that? Did you feel that? I felt like the pier moved. What's going on, Kevin? How's it going? Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, it felt like the pier moved. Oh, man. Yeah, I will tell you guys, sometimes, look, if you come out to this Jones Point Pier, and we've had a huge rain, the logs and stuff sometimes on the Potomac will be coming down hard. They'll hit onto this pier. It feels dicey sometimes. I'm like, man, I hope this pier doesn't break out underneath me. I lose all my gear and almost drown or something. It could be dangerous, but this pier's never broke. Even though they did have their metal pier, their little metal floating dock broke off over there. Remember that? That's the last one that broke. They still haven't repaired it or even removed it. I'm surprised. There was a metal floating dock over here for kayaks. I don't know. I think one of the last storms ripped it out. So they've kind of just had caution tape around it for I don't know how long now. It's been months. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just been there. And they probably got the whole dock just out there in the water now. That's probably gonna be another snag for Jones Point. Another Jones Point snag. Like, oh yeah, did you snag on that old metal ramp out there? Yeah, that broke down about 2 years ago. That's what we're gonna be talking about in the next couple years. The new snag out at Jones Point. Kevin, it's been okay. We caught one fish. It's been slow tonight. Yesterday was better, but hey, people said they're bringing in luck, so hopefully the bite picks up. We are currently tide changed at like 7:07, so we're going out to low tide now. The water is not moving the way it normally moves here. Normally the tide is moving pretty quick. It's actually a slow tide. Like, it's a slow outgoing tide. Usually you got to have about 8 ounces to kind of anchor down, and I don't know, to be honest, the way it's moving today, you could probably anchor down with 5, maybe 4. So it's not moving too much today. That could be a good and a bad thing, but what's that? What are those? I heard it rattle and I was like, what is that?
That's not.
Oh, okay, you got the Uncle Lou rig over there. Oops, sorry guys. Woo. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's definitely it was a lot warmer when we got out here. I definitely can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be one of the warmer days of the week. I think tomorrow's gonna be extremely nice outside, and then Sunday's gonna be amazing. I think Sunday's gonna be a high of 70s, low of 56 or something. I'll tell you straight up, I don't care where I'm fishing, I'll be out on Sunday for sure. Got my kids. Look, he's gonna be dragged out with me. All right, we're going fishing. We are gonna be fishing. So Don't even matter if I hear bad fishing reports. I'm like, oh well, we're gonna be out there fishing. It doesn't even matter if the bite's not on or not. Weather's gonna be good. I'd rather be outside. At least I have an opportunity to catch something than being at the house. You can't catch anything from the house. So, but oh man, I might reposition the one around the wall in a little bit. What do you think? Should I cast it back out there? I mean, all the other lines are in a good spot where I feel like they're in a good spot. I mean, it's just about waiting for a fish to stop by, but so I probably will recast the head out there and try to hit it in another spot past the wall. Let's go ahead and do it now. Why not? Hopefully I don't get snagged because I threw it before that time change.
I just got snagged out.
I think the water's too calm today to get snagged. Look at it. The water's just smooth. It's like glass. The water's normally not like that over here. Still got my head. Like a little bit of seaweed and stuff on there. A little foliage. Alright, let's beam it back out past that wall, that big head. I like that throw.
See, I kept going straight when I went over the light.
Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah.
The line was aiming towards the light. I was about to lose my line if I let that keep going. That's exactly what was going to happen.
Unless you want to get the 15 back in.
Nah, you're fine, but I got to angle it like it started drifting. I saw that light, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get messed up. I already knew, that's why I stopped it. Alright, let's try this again. And not get snagged on the wall out there. That's better, there we go. There we go. Boom! Halfway out. No issues with the wall on that one. See how it settles. It's already moving. Alright, there we go, we're good. I'll check this real quick. Reel this one in a little bit closer. Alright, everything's looking good. Gatorade before I go back on stream. All right, guys, sorry about that. I wanted to give us the best opportunity we could. So first time when I casted this, right here, you can kind of see it. There's a wall out there. So yeah, when I first casted it out, I could already tell it was about there's this light pole. If you get too close to the wall when you're casting, the line, when it blows over, it'll blow on the light. And we've had it happen before. And if it blows on that light, your rig is gone. So I already saw that's what was going to happen, so I stopped my line before it went towards the wall. Recast it the second time. It's good I stopped it anyways, because I actually did a really good cast that second cast, so it's beamed out there. So I like that cast I did. So we'll see how it goes. That's the monster pole anyways. That's the big shad head all the way out in the channel. Far cast. If it goes down, it's gonna be a big boy, I promise. It's gonna be at least a 25 to 30 pound on the minimum with how big the head is. So but see what happens. It's been slow so far. I'll tell you, yesterday's stream would have been the better stream so far, yo. We were in that brand new spot. That new spot was on fire. It was, I mean, it was better at high tide. We got there right when the tide was going down, and the water, the bite just got worse and worse as the day went on yesterday. That spot, the tide, when we first got there, closer shore, the tide was maybe about, like the water depth right where you walk in was maybe about 4 feet right at shore. By the time we had left the other day, the water was gone. You could walk there. So at first, when we first caught another fish in the stream, I don't if anybody's watched it, you'll see me. Anwar's like, man, I don't want you to. I'd rather lose the fish than have you get messed up, because I was like walking down in there. It was muddy, but there was still water there. And then later on, towards the end of the day, there was no water there at all. It was completely gone. So I mean, towards the end of the night, we were still getting a little bit of bites here and there, but we just couldn't, even with the surf poles, because of the trees, we couldn't beam it out where we really needed to. So even though if you have surf poles, it doesn't always help. I mean, especially in like those remote areas, like there was too many trees overhead, so it's not like you could really get that thing back and crank it out. So we were still getting further than I probably would with one of my other rods, because I had the Hellcat out there. I wasn't getting as far as my surf poles, but I couldn't hit into the channel from over there. So we were still fishing shallows. When the water dropped, the bite dropped. You got the fresh bait on it? All right, there we go. Get that thing out there. Hopefully one of us gets a bite here soon. See what happens. You say you're running what? You said what? No, I think I mean, I think 6 ounces will be fine. The water's not running today. The water is just, I don't know. There's not a lot of action, not a lot of movement. It's real stagnant. I mean, the tide, I mean, obviously the tide's still moving, but you've seen it how when we're normally here, the water's moving so fast, the tips still move a little bit. Today, it's just, man, the rods they're flagpoling. That's one thing that's good with the way the tide is right now and the way the water's moving. The current is not as strong today. You could definitely notice the smallest bite. If a fish hit, you would notice it, because, I mean, the water's just not moving that much. So, did I miss anything while I was turning around? Eric B, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming in. How's it going? So, Anwar just recasted one of his rods, fresh bait. Hopefully it helps us out. We get another fish. We got our rods are kind of like all over the place. We got some far out. We have some closer to the wall, and then I also have another pole that's a little bit over here in the shallow. So we have, if a fish swam through underneath this bridge, it's got to see our bait. Like there's no swimming through the bridge. If any fish is coming through this section right here, they're gonna see our bait. We have all the spot out. Appreciate it, Eric. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I definitely appreciate all the support. A lot of people are supporting me, and it definitely helps out. Any share at all, just a like, you being here chatting with me makes the conversation a little bit easier. So look, you don't even have to share. I appreciate any support. You just being here to chat with me is great. So, oh man, what time we looking? All right, so we still got plenty. We still got almost an hour. That's good. So what I'm curious is, we haven't fished here in a while, really. The bite has been on, every place that we've been recently. So, for example, if we would have came here at Jones Point, is the bite just still not on here, and the fish still are not moving here yet, or is it just bad today? Like, which is it?
I say that look up traffic. As far as I don't think that many boats go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that might have something to do with it.
Maybe that has something to do with it. Question: do you or anyone use YouTube Studio? Do you use a regular YouTube app or for posting and stuff? I use the YouTube Studio, but the trick that I use, the only time I use it is what Chunky showed me, and I did not have a chance with the stream because our first one messed up, and that's just to do the subscriber only mode. I do not have that on right now. Normally I do have that set up, but if you don't want to subscribe and you're chatting, it's whatever. It's up to you. You being here, if somebody's in here and they're not subscribed and they're just watching, it's okay. I'm not worried. But yeah, I use the YouTube Studio for that, and then other than that, I use the web version for that. But other than that, any other videos, I just use the regular YouTube Studio app. But you definitely probably want to ask some other people their opinion, because they've been doing it a lot longer than me. I'm a rookie in the game. I'm still going through all my little issues here and there, but they're getting better. Look, every stream I'm getting better, and I promise everybody this: I'm gonna keep getting better and better and better. So, any flaws that you see now, you point them out, I'm gonna work on them. So, like I said, if you notice from my first stream to this stream, I've changed some things. We're going to colored rods. We're painting. I'm making sure. Chunky was like, "Hey, make sure the tips are in the video. You're too close." Hey, we got the tips in the video now. Look. We're going to keep on making the stream better and better every time we come out here. So that's the move. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I don't know if I really helped you or not, but anything I can assist with, if I can, any knowledge I can, I'll definitely spread it. I'm not about holding anything back, and if I can help, I definitely will. So I appreciate that. Like I said, look, this has been a learning curve. It's been a learning curve. You definitely, with anything. So I'm for my job, I do IT, and you always see different things in different scenarios. So I feel like this is like that. I've been doing the streaming. First, I had issues with my tripod. My tripod was messing up. It was like wobbling too much. Now I got that fixed. I did all the glue and stuff that everybody talked about. The next thing I had issues with was the wind. I got it set up now for the wind, but I haven't had a windy day to really test it, but I'm pretty sure it'll work based off what people are saying. So we got a way to kind of anchor it down into the ground. The last few times I've been having some issues with my connection, but so I did a test with a group of people. Chunky was in there and quite a few other people. I did a 1080p test. I did that at the house. I was not on Wi-Fi, and I did it for about a good 10 minutes, and there was no issues. I do it on my live streams, and it's been messing up. So I don't know. At first, my service yesterday was not the greatest, so I thought maybe that's what it was. But the service here is good, and it started messing up over here. We were good for about 20 minutes, and the stream just went down. And I was like, all right, I guess we're going 720p. This is a whole new world? Okay, yeah. Hey, look, it's a new world for me, too. Look, like I said, I like learning. And any knowledge I can gain from anything, I'm gonna learn any tips and tricks, and I'm gonna get better every time I can. You have issues because you don't listen to Chunky. Chunky, I listen to you, man. Chunky, I listen to Chunky, man. Look, guys, I talk to Chunky every day. I'm like, Chunky, I had this issue today. What do you think? And look, I did my rods. I was like, what you think about these rods, Chunky? You like it? Hey, look, Chunky's he's a vet in this game. So, hey, look, I've been trying to listen as much as I can. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna take all the advice I can. But if there's anything I could change, I will. I will say this, guys. So I'm the type of person, I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna take advice. And especially if I know the person knows better than me. And I mean, a lot of these YouTubers out here, Chunky has a lot of these people, man. They've been doing this for a while and they got the game down packed. So any tips that any of them give me, I'm gonna take it to heart. Now, I will be honest. I'm the type of person, I'm gonna take it to heart and I'm gonna see if I can improve on it. So I will try my own little things out and see to try to do additional things to try to see if I can make it better. But that's just me. But not to say that the method that was given wasn't good. I mean, normally I'm going on that method and just trying to see if I could do anything additional, anything to kind of make it my own style and just make it me. I mean, because like I said, I mean that's just me. I mean, that's how I am. I like to take things. I'm like, all right, how can I make this, make it my style? What can I do to make it me? And that's just me. I try to, I don't want to be a copycat on everything if I don't have to be. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people out here and they put it down and they set the bar. Chunky has set the bar on a lot of things, but if I could do anything to make it my style, that's what I'm gonna do. Catfish Bandit, what's up? I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, good luck. It's been a little bit slow. We got one, but it's not bad. We're out here fishing. We're having fun. Jighead, Gino, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming in. So we're having a fun time out here. It's not too cold. My boy Brandon's in here. What's up, man? Brandon, hey, look, bro. I was doing it in 1080p. We did the test at home. It did not work out here, man. That's my buddy. He does IT as well. I'm gonna have to we're gonna have to go over and do some tests at the house now. Try to figure out. We're gonna be out here contacting YouTube. Like, yeah, is there a problem? Why? Look, I got the service. I got the megabytes per second upload. Why are you not letting me do my 1080p? Oh man. Because I tell you, if I can get it working, I'm going to make it happen. But, if it's going to be lagging out, then it is what it is. I can't do it. But if I look at my speed test in this location, my speed test should be more than enough for 1080p. It could be their side because, when you do it live, they're rendering the data and they're saving your stream as it goes so that, it can be viewed later. It's not just a one way, it's actually saving as well. So it could be to do something with their servers. Maybe they can't keep up with being able to store my stream. So that could be what it is. I don't know. They might not be running. They might be running on AWS. Man, if y'all know anything about that, AWS has been trash. If you're a gamer and you play some of the games that on the Amazon servers, they're horrible. Amazon servers have been horrible for the games. So YouTube must be running on Amazon servers. That's what it is. Oh boy. You said what? On a Wish server? Oh man, that'd be really bad. We wouldn't even be up right now. That's what it is. Their servers aren't up to date. Yeah, it could be. I'm telling you. Look, me as an IT person, I'm like, all right, why is this not working? The first thing I do is I look at my connection. I'm like, all right, my connection's good. Then I do a speed test. I'm like, all right, well, I'm doing this and 1080p video is only uploading this. So why am I not able to do it? It's running good for 20 minutes and then it slows down. Why? Well, I mean, my service bars didn't go down, so it's telling me it's Amazon. I mean, not Amazon. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. It's not me.
So Chunky's comment?
No, what? Chunky said something again? No, I saw his comment earlier. Yeah, I saw his comment earlier. Do I ever fish the shores of Atlantic? No. No. Nah. Only places I've fished. I've fished quite a few different places. I fished, Potomac River. I fish all the, lakes and ponds around here. I'll go to creeks. I also go down to Nags Head. I do fishing in Nags Head, Virginia Beach. Other than that, I've done fishing in Florida. I've done fishing in the Bahamas. I've done a deep sea fishing there and a little bit of shore fishing. So, yeah, that's the only places I've been fishing. Oh, and I've fished in Texas as well, as a kid. So that was a long time ago. Man, it is slow out here tonight. Chunky, if you're in the stream, what time you going out tomorrow? Are you going on the boat or you going on shore? I'm thinking about going out tomorrow too. I mean, it's gonna be such a nice day. I don't know. This weather this week just has me. I don't even care if the bite is on. The weather's just so nice. Like, it's just, we're starting to get some of these warmer days. I just want to get out and fish. So I'll probably be out tomorrow too. See what's biting. Kind of surprises I could pull out. Yeah, Brandon, look, the 1080p was going for about 20 minutes and then it dropped. It started freezing, man. Like I said, my bars were good. Everything was good. Chunky, okay, 5 o'clock on the bank. Okay, all right, bank fishing it is. I might have to come swing by and say, what's up, Chunky? Hopefully you find all the fish tomorrow, Chunky. Hopefully you got an amazing live stream, man. I'm hoping that the bite is on fire tomorrow because I plan on going out too. I need these fish to get active. Like I said, I don't know if it's the whole area today or, you know, because yesterday was really good, or if it's the lower Potomac that's not doing that well. You know, maybe this area right here. But I do know that upriver yesterday was doing good. Oh, look, Anwar, there goes one of them bugs. It's the same kind. Yeah, I don't know what they are. I've never seen those before.
It's like a fly ant.
Yeah, it's almost like an ant, but it's not an ant. I thought maybe it was a termite. Maybe they're eating up the pier, but it's not a termite. It's not a termite. And they're all over the place out here. They're not as bad today. Last time we were out here, they were climbing all over you. Like, it was ridiculous. Chunky, once these 70-degree days start coming out, you're gonna have to do you got to bring out the kids. We're gonna have to do some gold hunting. Try to find some nuggets. I know my kids, sometimes they get lucky on stuff like that, so bring them out there, they'll find a couple $1,000 piece. What type of IT work do I do? So I do what's called SECM, now MSIM. So basically for organizations, I keep software up to date on machines. So I package and deploy software, make sure servers are good to go, stuff like that. So endpoint users and servers. Also, we do what's called like ACAS. So I do security work to make sure that you know, everything's patched so that we don't have hackers coming in. You get a bite? Look, I saw you move so quick. I was like, I didn't see anything in the stream. I was like, what's going on? Oh, it's on that rod. I can't see that rod in the stream. Yeah, I see you hop up. I was like looking at the stream. I was like, am I delayed? Because I do not see anything. Jay the God, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. How's it going? Is there something messing with it?
I mean, I have some probably just moved after that because it was slack. So, but there's nothing like that.
How's the tide? Is the water moving any quicker, or is it still? Is the surface still kind of flat?
It started moving.
Okay, so the water's picking up. I mean, that could be a good thing. I mean, hopefully the water does pick up, because normally when we're out here and we have better bites, the water's moving. So hopefully the bite picks up with the water moving. It is getting a little bit chillier out here. I'll be honest, I'm now finally getting a little chilly. Like I was good for a while, but it is getting a little chilly now.
You got your suit?
No, I didn't bring the suit. And you see, I don't even got layers on today. Chilling, want to see a catfish? Yeah, me too. We caught one earlier on the stream if you scroll back, but yeah, it's been a slow night, guys. I'm sorry, but I had to go to a spot that was a little bit easier today. Oh, data, phone calls, and cable. Okay, yeah. So that's actually where I started off. Like my how I got one of the I started off IT when I was like 16, 17. Started doing Cat5 cabling for hotels and network switches and stuff like that, and wiring up buildings. So couple of the buildings, there's quite a few buildings here in the DC area that I helped infrastructure. So that was pretty interesting. Going into construction, before all the walls are up, running all the wiring. So that was fun. Yeah, definitely with my line of work. I mean, I didn't go, direct. I worked my way up, and I also did like security work, some IT security type work, and I had some fun doing a lot of different things. So it's been interesting. When I was doing security, I did for a lot of high end people, like a couple Redskins players and CEOs of gas station, like the what is it, mobile gas station. We did their house. We did some pretty cool stuff. Yeah. What baits are we using tonight? So I am using shad, and Anwar, who's kind of sitting behind the camera, that has this orange pole, and another one you can't really see. He's using perch. My PB is 68 pounds. Anwar's PB is 37 pounds. So our goal is to try to get him a 40 plus. Look, I've already caught a couple 40 plus this year. I'm like, man, he needs to hurry up and get his. I think my biggest fish this year so far, my PB is 68 pounds. My 2022 biggest fish, I think, is 43 pounds. I've caught a couple 40s this year already. I appreciate you coming in, Jody. Thank you so much. Yeah, rod and reel, from shore, not on the boat. Yeah, it was. Huh? I mean, that's where they're gonna go because the tide's pulling them hard. Yeah, that's a pretty good. It was a pretty good fish. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people out here that catch bigger fish than that. Look, I keep trying to get a bigger PB. I'm working on it. Hopefully, this is the year. My goal is I need to get video PBs. I need to get new video PBs. That's the goal right now. The goal is live stream PBs. So yeah, that's gonna be my goal now. That's what I'm working on. What's going on, Potomac River Monsters? I saw the pictures y'all posted the other day on Anacostia. I you say y'all were doing good. That's good, man. Look, I need more people. On the Anacostia and Potomac Rivers posting fire pictures, talking about the bite is coming back. We catching crazy fish. That's the kind of post I want to see. I need everybody on the Potomac to start tearing it up. Okay, Jody. Okay. Yeah, I actually I'm gonna try to do some we fish upper Potomac as well, so I'm gonna try to get some flatheads as well. That's gonna be definitely a goal as well, to get my first flathead on live stream. So that should be fun. We're gonna do probably live bluegill for the flatheads in the falls. So I got a pond that's behind my house. My kids will go over there, catch all my fish for me. I just let them keep throwing it in and out. I just take all the bait off and if I'm freeze them up if I don't have any good bait, or keep them live and use them for flatheads. So we're targeting blue catfish here. This area, I don't think there's any flatheads here. I've never seen a flathead caught at this location, but further upriver on the Potomac is where the flatheads are normally caught. Towards where the river up there gets really rocky and stuff like that. Yeah, the big flatheads, people say flatheads fight the best. Yellows, I don't know about yellows. We got channels out here. If you put on smaller bait in this location, you can catch a channel catfish. Normally, the stuff that we're running is too big to catch them. Smallmouth, no. I have not caught any smallmouth actually, but largemouth bass, I've catch those during the summer. We go for largemouth bass and snakeheads. I definitely like, this area out here, Potomac River, snakeheads. Somebody introduced them. I don't know how many years ago it was now, but the snakeheads out here are thriving, and there's tons of them now, and they fight good. Offshore fishing, yeah. So I've been offshore fishing quite a few times. Haven't caught a big tuna yet. I don't even know what our biggest fish was. Every time I'm going out there, man, you go out there, it's like, man, you gotta wait in line. Are we drawing a number? Who's gonna reel in first? Any stripers? Not this year yet. I mean, the stripers gonna be coming over here. The stripers in the location we're at right now will have stripers probably in about 30 days. There will be stripers here. You can go for catfish using cutfish, and you'll catch a striper or a catfish. You don't know. It can happen. I mean, depending on the size of the bait and the hook. So the stripers will bite over here when going for catfish. But I think early season, you can't really keep them. I can't remember what the size limit is and all that stuff. So right now we're fishing in Virginia at Jones Point Park on the Potomac River. So this is considered Alexandria, Virginia. All right, Jody, appreciate you coming in. Thank you. That Hellcat, I haven't changed the bait on that one. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the bait on there. What time is it? Because it's getting. Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's almost 9 o'clock, and we can only stay here till one fish so far tonight. It's a slow night, and then we can only stay here till like 9:30. This park closes at 10, and they're enforcing it now. They used to let you stay all night long, but they no longer do that. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to go ahead and change the bait on one of the rods that we haven't changed it on yet, and see if I can get a fish before we roll out. If the bite had been good today, I'd have been like, oh man, let's go over to DC, but see, I don't even have a big hook on this, and the bait's not that big. Yeah, there's not that many fish right here right now. That's exactly what it is. Because like I said, the bait on there was, for me, that's a small bait. All right, so this has a lot of juice in it. Hopefully that attracts you. Water's still deep over there. Even on the tide's going out, you can still feel it's pretty deep. Definitely picking up. It's moving quicker now. It wasn't moving that quick earlier. So the water's definitely picking up. Surprised the bite didn't pick up when the water started moving weird.
I'm thinking if I should probably take the bit of if it's just because I got that 7% head on there.
I would leave it. I mean, if it was nothing else is hidden. Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, it's been slow, guys. It's been slow tonight. Only one fish, about 8 to 10 pounds. In the channel's about 30 something feet. It's a little bit over 30 feet deep. Everywhere else, depending on high or low tide. Oh, okay. That's the head too. Did it get slammed? I wasn't paying attention. All right, hopefully it's a big boy messing with it. And then closer in, it's probably about anywhere between I would say 10 to 15 feet right before the bridge. So it's not too bad. It's not too shallow here. So, like I said, we came to this spot knowing it's not going to be the best spot to fish right now. This spot it's more of a spring, summertime spot. More of the bites lately have been upstream, Upper Potomac, but we did our trip there yesterday. That was the video I posted. We did really well. We caught, I think the smallest fish the other day was like 10 pounds. Every other fish was over 20 pounds. And we caught one that wasn't on stream. I think we caught 6 on video and then 7 total. So it was a good day yesterday. It was not bad at all. And like I said, we just came here just for, we were out all day yesterday. We wanted to still come out and fish and just have an easy, relaxing spot to go to. And that's what this is. So, I mean, we keep coming here hoping to see when the bite's going to come back at this spot. Because when it's on fire here, it's on fire. So you could pull fish out all day long. That and this part of, where I'm fishing at, I'm on Virginia side, so I can have unlimited rods, no max. So, when the bite's on, we'll put probably about 10 to 12 poles out here, sometimes more. Yeah, it's not touching the head now.
I don't know what it does, but it definitely forward.
Man, that'd have been nice to have the head get taken. Oh yeah, it could still happen. Hey, we still got some time. It could still happen. And like I said, if that one gets hit, at least we know we got a good fish for the night. Yeah, to end the stream, get a big boy on the head. Oh man, that'd be nice. That'd be real nice. So I guess I should have brought the suit out tonight. Yeah. Well, you see, I don't even got the shoe. Look, it keeps getting, we keep getting these warm days, and then I come out here, I'm like, man, I'm about to come outside in shorts, and then it's freezing. Yeah, the shallow bite has been, let me say this. The shallow bite, if you go over to some of the shallow bites areas, yeah, they've been really good. But then the spot that we were at yesterday was not shallow at all, and we were doing really well. So is it the shallow bite only? I don't know. Like I said, the spot, Upper Potomac, was doing amazing yesterday. I mean, for how everybody's been doing, it was a good day. Especially since, it was no dinks. It was basically all big fish. And then I got a blooper video coming up too that from yesterday. We had a big boy on the line. I don't know if you guys like slime cat line, but let me tell you something. I've had slime cat mess me. I just started testing some slime cat line not that long ago, and I haven't been a fan, guys. I have not been a fan. Their leader line has broke on me now. So I already told Chunky, I was like, if you want to test it out, because I don't think he's tried it yet. They haven't sent him any free samples, so. What? Your black one moving? Because I can't see nothing. This man, yo, I don't see your rods moving at all. I see you messing with it now. But yeah, the slime cat line, it's not for me. I've lost too many fish on it now. I'll stick with my current line. Something touching it? Put it back and wait for it to hit. Because it definitely wasn't hitting hard. If it was moving, it was a baby tap. And I know you got a bigger bait on there. He's got a fish messing with his rod, so he's over there waiting. You'd rather watch me than biting? I appreciate that. It stopped? I told you, just let it sit tight. If it hits, look, you got a circle hook on there. He's gonna bend the rod over.
Yeah, kind of funny how you wanna run.
I didn't see anything. That's I was like, what are you doing? You keep jumping up, and I don't see nothing on. I don't see your poles moving at all because I'm looking at. I can't look back. I'm looking at the screen.
That's why I like seeing. Yeah, that's why I like seeing behind the camera so I can see it.
I mean, I can see the rods. That's some. Oh, I saw mine. Oh, if this head goes off, I'm telling you. Nah, it's just I'm playing with it because there's no. If it was a big boy, it would have took it down. It's still touching it though.
Yeah. I can see that blood pressure.
He's messing with it. I don't know what he's doing. But unless if it bends over, I'm not gonna try to set the hook because it's all the way out there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Spotlight.
Okay, you said there's something right out there?
Yeah, so make sure there's no logs out there. Because there's still pressure on it. I mean, it's kind of tight. I don't know. Yeah, let's see the picture. You see it? Didn't I tell you? It probably hit your rod first. I already knew it. I know what a fish bite looks like, bro. Look, guys, I already knew it. I told him it wasn't a fish bite. Got a log out there. I told you, I know what a fish bite looks like.
Oh, man.
I was like, it wouldn't be moving it like that. I already knew. There's a log out there, guys. Anwar, he didn't know. I had to show him. I was like, yep, get the spotlight, watch. And then boom, what happened? Just like I said, I was like, man, there's something out there in the water. Because the water started picking up, so now, like, look, the water's starting to pick up, so it's probably picking up trash now. I mean, it's not gonna mess up my line. It's not dragging my line, so it's fine. I'm gonna let it sit there because it's not gonna mess me up from getting a bite. Now, if the tree branch was dragging my stuff down, then that's the only time you gotta worry. But I knew that was not a bite. What?
Big boy, just got slack. But it's people see me a lot, like I said.
Yeah, it's because it probably came off. It'll eventually sometimes work itself around it. It probably just came off. That's all it was. Like, I bet you because it was near your orange line, so it hit yours first. That's why you were like, oh, man. And when you moved your line, you probably moved it off yours onto mine.
This guy, bro.
That's what happened. I'm telling you. We're going to watch the replay later, and I guarantee you what happened was I guarantee what happened. You moved your orange line right after the log went straight to my line. I'm telling you, that's what happened. Because it was not even a few seconds later, my line started moving. Like, come on.
So I said I love you really much.
You look where your line is and look where my line is. Your line is right there before my line. So right after the log went off your line, it went straight to me.
Well, that's a bad one.
You hear this guy? You hear him? Yo, we always be having fishing debates. He don't ever listen. Just like he ain't listened that day. He thought that was a fish bite. I was like, man, that's a log bite. I know what a log bite looks like if I've ever seen one. I see them all the time over here at Jonesport. I know what a log bite looks like. I know the difference between a log and a fish.
That one time you were fishing, you had that iceberg go back and forth.
Man, them icebergs. When we were fishing earlier this year with the icebergs were wiping us out. Oh my gosh. That was horrible. I know I took some pictures of some monster icebergs. Man. Yeah, it's slow tonight. This spot is not hitting at all. So the bite is not back at Jones Point. The bite is not back here yet. So hopefully in the next maybe 3 weeks, the herring will start running along the walls here and the bite will come back. If the temps keep on raising the way they are, I'm telling you, the bite will be over here good soon. We just need these temps to keep on steady incline. So, oh well. I'm still looking at the poles, man. I don't know. The two different ones. Now that they're right next to each other. Like looking at the color on both, I don't know. I do like the way I do tell you this. I do like the way the eyes are glowing on the one. You see the way the eyes are glowing on it? I do like that. You can see on your rod. You see on your rod. You see the guides going up the pole. You can see the black guides going all the way up. Like it look, because the guides on that pole are so big. They're so monstrous on that rod, like, you can just see them going all the way up. I can't see your line or anything, but...
No, you can't even see the... That's right. You can see the lines, but you can see the guides.
Yeah, that's weird, right? Yeah, I'm probably fishing... Look, tomorrow's going to be a nice day out, so I'll probably be fishing tomorrow, and then I'll probably be fishing again on Sunday. So I'll probably do a live tomorrow and Sunday. That's what I'm thinking. So... look, guys, I just can't help but get out in the good weather. Even though today it was nice when we got out here, but it's getting cold now. It's getting cold now. I will admit that it's getting cold. But yeah, I'm gonna be out any day that it's nice. I'm just gonna get out the house and go fishing. So that or do some gold hunting videos. Yeah, I cannot wait for, 80 degrees. That will be amazing. Oh, man. Look, they were talking about 70 degrees on Sunday. I was like, 70 degrees? I was like, low of 56. I was like, man, that low of 56 ain't nothing. I'll be out fishing. Yeah, I'll be out fishing for sure. I don't know where yet, but I'll be out fishing. It'll probably be, and especially a low of 56 at night. Oh, man, I'll be fishing at night, too. Probably all night. I'll be logging into work tired as hell the next day. I'll tell you that. So, you said what? Only one fish tonight. It's slow. Yeah, we're going for blue cats. Yeah. Thank you. So. He did. He came out of nowhere, and then I just heard footprints, and you can't see. So I was like, "What is that?" Yeah, he creeped up, bro. This man creeped up on us, man. Nah, I heard his footsteps right when he got there. I was like, "Oh, what is that?" I was like, "Who is right there?" I can't see. I was looking at you for you to see who it was. What time tomorrow? So I get off work at 4:00. What? Oh, which ride? Yo, you be hopping up so hard, bro. I get off at 4 o'clock, so if I go fishing, it'll be after 4. So, yeah, hopefully tomorrow after 4 o'clock, I'll be live. Hopefully catching some fish. Anwar supposedly got a bite over there. I don't see his pole moving, but he jumped up like, oh man, you probably saw him running across the screen again. He's been getting so hyped on his bites. Is it still moving? Because I don't see your rod moving at all. It looks like a flagpole to me. It looks like the rest of the rods, they all look like flagpoles out here.
Look away, bro. Look away. You keep looking over here. That's why they ain't moving.
Oh, because I'm looking, that's why it ain't moving? Yeah. Bro, it wasn't moving to begin with.
Nah, it was.
Look, he ain't been getting any bites, so he's starting to see things. He's imagining his poles moving. He's like, man, did this move?
Yeah, you gotta keep
throwing his phone on the ground. Look, his next time he gets up, he's gonna throw his phone in the water.
You gotta keep it interesting.
You gotta keep it interesting. You got we trying to out here trick people. You jumping up like, oh man. They're like, man, I didn't see his pole move, but he got up quick. It must be moving. Anwar must have had a bite with how quick he jumped up. That's what they gonna say? All right, I got you.
What's the bite? I'll tell you that.
And today's has been slow, man. If I'm gonna get up, I gotta see that pole bend. Because it's been slow. They are not biting over here. So, oh well. Sucks we don't got that much longer. I'm not even, I could chill a little bit longer, but we don't even got that much longer to hang out.
I see the ones for that offset to come back.
Yeah, what time is it now?
9:10.
Yeah, I mean, the latest you can stay out here is 9:45 because it's going to take you at least to get back into the car, at least 15 minutes. So, I mean, we just got to make sure we're out by 9. We're packing up by 9:45. 9:30, 9:45 at the latest. Nah, what? All right, what about it? I don't see nothing. What am I looking at? Man, I ain't going to keep looking. I'm talking about look at my pole. Ain't nothing happening. Fish are gonna be jumping out of the water next week. That's what I'm hoping for. Look, we need some that's another thing. So speaking of jumping out the water, that's one thing I would tell you. Lately I've not seen any action on top of the water at all. So normally you'll see carp, even earlier in the, maybe about 4 weeks ago when we went out fishing, it was still cold. There was still movement on top of the water. There's no movement on the top of the water out here today. Yesterday we went out, we were catching fish, but there was just the top of the water is silent. So it's been silent. At least there's no wind out here today. I remember last time we had so much wind, had a little fish on the pole, didn't even know. He was so small, though. That fish was so small. I don't even know how he bit the hook. Oh, man. Yeah, man. We changed the baits. Look, I used like almost 2 shad for no fish today. Golly. We need a 20 pounder. Yeah, we need something. I was just telling Anwar, I was like, man, see, this is why I want some eel, man. I'm going through shad and at least yesterday we were catching fish, but days like today where you're throwing out 4 poles and you're using up a whole shad, and then if you refresh and bait, you're using up like 2 shad and you don't even catch a fish. Man, I feel like, man, I'm like, man, give me my shad back. Let me uncut this and let me roll this back a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I need to get some eel. You say you call your PB on strawberry jello? Oh, I didn't know that. I called my PB on frozen, I don't know, I think it was gizzard shad. I got it from Fletcher's Boathouse.
Okay.
You know, when they're open in the summer, they sell the fresh bait.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I bought a pack of frozen fish over there. Went out, called my PB.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where I got it
Nice.
with their fish. Cause they were like one of the few places you can go get like some frozen shad. You know, you just go over there. They charge a lot though, but I mean, you wanted frozen shad and you couldn't get it yourself. If you went up to Fletcher's, they always have it. Huh? They sell it? Okay. I've never bought that from them.
Walmart also sells the same thing. It's like a pack of 2 or 5 or 4. It's like the big ones and frozen.
Oh, they're actually larger though?
Yeah. But the thing is, you can only use the head because the body kind of covers.
It gets like mushy, right? Yeah, see, that's because they're not freezing them right, or it's really old. Because sometimes when you get that fish and it's frozen, like that's the problem with their shad, right? You see this shad right here? We unfroze it, right? You see how it's still perfect? It's not mushy. It's not nothing like that. You go buy shad, like these certain companies sell that frozen shad, and then when you try to unfreeze it, it just gets straight, it gets mushy. Like that's the worst experience ever. Yeah, it breaks down. It's like they put a chemical in it or something. I don't know what they did, but yeah, I've had that happen a lot.
Only thing you can use is the head. That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, you can use the body, but it's the meat comes off so easy. So I've definitely experienced that before. Like I said, the shad that I got from them was just like that. It was like a soggy piece. Luckily, the skin was on there. He bit on the skin. I mean, he probably ripped the meat off when he grabbed it, but all that came back up was the hook with the skin of the shad hanging out his mouth. Yeah. The meat was gone off the skin. It was just skin when I reeled it in. So I don't know if he ate it or what. But yeah, that frozen fish, it would like, if you get the frozen fish from them, it's like, I don't know why, but it gets mushy. So, like I said, I don't know if it's the way they freeze it. Maybe it's been frozen for too long. Or maybe they, it got freezer burnt. Maybe they didn't seal it right. I don't know. I'm not sure. So. Well, flagpoles today. It's crazy. Use smaller baits today too, and it's just, man, not even like, it's not like there's fish around, so you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like, oh, we got too big of a baits or anything like that, because they're not even getting pulled on. There's just nothing there. The only bite that we actually really got was the bite that actually got the fish. They pulled over, the fish was on. So it's just a slow day over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, look. Okay, come on. The log's gone. It's not a log. Remember, it's the head, so I got to make sure it actually takes it. Yeah, there's no log there, so we're good, but that's a big piece. That's the only big piece I got out there. I don't want to hit it too early.
You feel on that one?
Huh?
That's how I feel on that.
It must be a smaller fish. He's still playing with it. By a small fish. I don't know. Try to set them.
I think it's good. I mean, it depends though. What do you think? Like, how did you hook? Was the hook when exposed and stuff? If you feel like yes.
Yeah, but you know how big it is. If it's a small fish, you ain't gonna swallow that big.
Yeah, I think it's good. Well,
let's test it. Let's test it. Yeah, nope. I told you it was a small fish. I don't feel anything. I didn't even feel a bump or anything.
you should have left it up there.
You said what?
So I think you should have left it.
I mean, we don't got that much time left, so I was like, let me just try to see if I can, maybe I can hook a little, if it's a smaller fish, maybe I can snag him up while he's playing with it. So how much time we got left? We don't got that much time.
No, we got 2 minutes left.
You said how long?
2 minutes, 9:28. Unless you're trying to start 2:45 or...
We can still take 45, so we can leave them in for a little bit longer. I'll at least move the lines around to try to see if we get a chance to get a bite. Because the lines are far out there, so I can reel them in quite a bit and still be really good. Yeah, we'll try to push it a little bit. We got no snags out there, so that's good. I wonder if that bait is wiggling in the current or something. Because it's still moving a little bit. Oh man, it's definitely getting cold. What's up?
I'm looking at my 15.
Is it the current or what?
I have no idea.
Because it's only the two rods that are way out there.
Way out there, yeah, that's correct. Look at yours too.
I mean, I couldn't see any logs. Try to see if there's a log out there. Oh man. Oh yeah. There is? Oh, so it's still there? Uh-oh, hold up. The yellow one right above you. Yeah, the gas prices are going up, but I mean, we got the issues going on overseas, so we get most of our gas from over there. So, with all the stuff going on, all the conflicts, I mean, gas prices are about to go up. Everything's about to go up. I do stocks and the market, watching the market, it's been crazy. Yeah, what was that?
The splash right there.
That's the first splash we've heard tonight.
Maybe we should try then we cast those, those two.
Man, I'm not messing with that log. If you mess with that log, you're gonna get snagged up. At least if you get a fish, you got a better chance. So, I'm back. What's the count? Oh man, it is rough over here tonight. Jones Point, 1 fish. And then now we got a log on one of our things, but it's not moving us. It's fine, but yeah, 1 fish, and you already know what it is. You know what time they start shutting down the park now, so I gotta watch the time, make sure we get out of here in time. So the cop probably come over here. Hey guys, what y'all doing out here? We trying to push it. We might stay till like 9:45 and pack up so we can get out by 10. So yeah, we can't stay too much longer now that they actually shut the park down. So that sucks. So They actually shut the park down now, and they're like, oh, we're gonna we closed the gate. I'm like, you closed the gate? There's only the gate is broken. The gate is broken, so you close and you can still drive out. He said, I don't want to lock you in. That's what he said last time. I don't want to lock you in. And he locks the gate, and we go out there, but you can still drive around it. I'm like, well, you could have just let us stay fishing. Because isn't that what he said?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought he didn't want to lock us in, but I was like, you're not locking us in there. The gate's broken. So you could have just let us fish all night because we could still get out once you close the gate. But remember, after 10 o'clock, they never used to close the gate before. But what time we were out here at 11 o'clock when he did that last time. No, when he came last time, I think it was close to 11. He didn't come at 10 o'clock. He came like an hour later. So we could easily go to 9:45 and probably had no issues. We could probably go to 10 and probably had no issues, but I'm not gonna be like that. I'll get out here on time. It's not like the bite is going crazy anyway. Yeah, look, like I said, this spot during COVID, they were not tripping, and now they're back to enforcing the park curfew. So what's crazy though, if you look at the guide, like, so, I mean, everybody knows, like, they close, the U.S. closes parks at 10 o'clock, or, some places are at dusk. This park closes at 10 p.m. But if you look, technically the pier is not a part of the park. The walkway here is not a part of the park. So, but because I parked my car over there, I can't be here. So I'd have to, maybe we could park our car somewhere. I mean, if you show the map, this is not a part of the park.
Yeah, probably park, because there is a way you can like park on the street on the outside.
Yeah, over there, but you still have to walk through the park area to get here. That's the only problem. Even though this is not a part of the park on the map, you have to walk through the park just to get here. Like, oh, come on, man. But like I said, we just come here and we'll go here and then leave on the time. And then our plan was that the bite was on fire tonight and we wanted to move. We would go to Georgetown, but the bite has not been on tonight, so after this, we'll just pack it up and head home. I'll get some more sleep. Wait for tomorrow. See how the bite is tomorrow. Yeah, actually get some sleep. See how the bite is tomorrow. So, I didn't even eat any food yesterday. All I had was Gatorades.
I got me some caviar.
Oh, you ate food that late? Oh, I was not going to eat that late. I was like, man, it's too late to eat. So, you keep looking at the green rock as it's moving. I saw you. It's moving because of branch. I mean, ain't no bite. So, I mean, the line's not snagged up because you saw when I reeled it in, the line is smooth. So it's not like the branch got me snagged, so that's why I'm not trying to mess with it right now.
It's crazy. You can't even see the black rod. Like, the other rod, you can't even see.
No, your other rod is behind my head and you can't see it at all. There's nothing there. I can't see your rod at all. That's why I said your rod is right there. You go over there, but I can't see you. I can't even see that rod. I can only see your orange rod. So it's on the stream. It looks like there's only 5 poles there, but there's really one more. So that rod, I don't know why. It's the same color as the other rod over there, and the light is hitting on that area. I don't know why I cannot see your rod. But oh well. How much more time we got?
It's 36 now.
So we'll give it like another 5 minutes, and then I guess we're gonna have to pack up. It's not like they biting anyways, but Anwar said we might as well just start packing up now. Don't wait 5 more minutes. He said, what's 5 minutes gonna do? He said they already been not moving at all. There ain't been no bites or taps or nothing. Only caught 1 fish. Look, when me and Anwar go out, Anwar gives up easily. I'm like, man, don't worry. We gotta wait another hour. Just look, wait another hour, we'll be good. Then another hour comes, man, just give it another 2 hours, we'll be good. I'll stay all night. I don't care if I'm catching nothing. Look, a fish will bite eventually. You wait out there long enough. But look, you remember though, look, we were fishing over at Georgetown. He was like, nah, man, the bite's done. I'm gonna leave. I was like, look, high tide is in 1 more hour. He left. What happened? I caught a 44 pounder that night. I was like, he was so blown. I was like, I told you to wait till high tide. I think I caught more than just that fish. It was like a couple fish. Yeah, right around high tide, they started lighting it up. I caught the big butt. Yo, it wasn't even that much later. I think you were. It was an hour later. Hour ain't nothing. Come on, man. Nah. You just say you wasn't gonna stay because you was like, nah, they ain't gonna bite. But I caught a whole bunch of fish. I called it. I will say this: if we stay here another hour, I won't make it. Look, the next tide ain't for till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Another hour ain't gonna be nothing here. You know, because the high tide's not until what, like 1, 2 in the morning. I'm not waiting that long. If the bite does come on, it'll be closer to that time. That's too long. Oh man. Oh, and look, I'm starting to yawn too. That's I already know. Poles is still flag pulling. Not even a little nibble. Not even a baby nibble. Like it's man. Oh man. At least we having a good time. I might have to actually eat tonight because I didn't even eat lunch. Might have to actually get some on the way home. Oh, you got a pizza earlier? He said, nah, I'm gonna eat before I go out. But you know me, I don't like eating before I go fishing. I don't know about you guys. I do not like eating before I go fishing. I don't want to have to go to the back. Look, I want to stay fishing. I don't want to have to go to the bathroom. Whether, you know, I don't want to have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to stay fishing, so I just don't eat. And I try to drink only drinks when I'm thirsty. So, well, doesn't look good. What are we looking like on time? We probably almost there, aren't we? It's probably almost time to get out the park before the police officer comes. Oh, we got 6 more minutes. We said 9:45. Look, in 6 minutes, we're going to get a 100-pounder. The 100-pounder is going to come through. Hey, I'll tell you this. We won't, if it hits at 9:45, we definitely won't get out on time. I'll tell the guy, look, man, this big fish hit right before it was time to go. I couldn't leave. I had to make sure I reeled him in. It took me 35 minutes, but look, you're going to have to wait till this big boy gets in.
Go ahead and sign down here for me, sir.
Sign down here for me. I'll pay a ticket if I got a 100-pounder. I'll be like, look, yeah, I'll pay that ticket. Just wait till I'm done reeling them in. Oh, man. Just like, wait till I'm done reeling them in.
Get a ticket for like what, like $1 per pound?
I told you, remember Q, a buddy of mine that fishes down here, Q, man, this guy, he has a story, and I believe him 100%. He said he had reeled in a fish close to the wall. He said the thing was the size of a picnic table. And, you know, somebody grabbed on his line trying to help get it out the water and snapped his line. So, what did Jacob say? I went fishing, though. You say you went fishing? Yeah. The water is getting low pretty quick, even though in the tides, the water's not moving a lot. That's interesting. I don't think the tide was as high today, though. The tide was not that high today. Because if you saw the wall, we got here right before the peak of high tide. And I was looking at the wall, and there was still the line, so we never even reached all the way up. Are the fish not biting? Look, there's not even any movement of fish. Let me tell you something. They haven't done a baby pull or nothing. We had only one fish. It's just a bad day, and it's the location too. What? You said it went slack? I mean, it looks tight right now. What did it do? I didn't see it on the stream. It's kind of chilling right now. It looks like it's moving in the water a little bit, but it's not pulling or anything. And it's not slack, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I see it. Okay, something's messing with it. Come on, let's get a takedown. Man, that'll be perfect. Right before the live stream ends, we get a takedown. Like I said, I'm not gonna pull it, before it even does anything. I'm definitely not like. I mean, luckily that one I don't have a real big bait on, so if it's a small fish, it can still bite it. And the hook size on that one's only an 8-aught. I went smaller hook on those rods over there. So being that it hasn't swallowed it yet, it must not be. I mean, the size bait and the size hook, there's no reason that shouldn't have a fish on it. It shouldn't have already bit by now. Oh, is the log moving? Is there another log? Well, we'll give it a second, see what happens. Yeah, here, kitty. Who's with you? This is Anwar's with me. Anwar, he's been out here a few times with me. So, yeah, he's out here. He's just standing behind the camera. He doesn't want to be on the camera. He likes sitting behind the camera, not in the lights, so it doesn't blind him. And he likes looking this way. So he doesn't want to be in the camera, facing the camera. And then he doesn't like the lights in his face. So he prefers to sit back there and just watch. And then when his rod gets hit, run into the camera so y'all can see him pulling a fish. He just pops out of nowhere. You're like, who's that guy? Is he picking up your pole? Like, no, that's Anwar's pole. That's not my pole. Look, these are my rods right here. The orange one. And there's another rod right here that you can't see. It's like blacked out. Those are his. But you can't see it at all. Yeah, see, that must have, I don't think that was a catfish. Because the size hook that I got on there, it's a small bait and small hook. Like, it's, it's way smaller than what I normally run. You saw the size piece I put on there. I mean, unless if it's got a fish on there, it's just so small. I mean, look, it looks like the line's still moving, but it's not pulling. It's frozen. Can't even open his mouth up. He's so cold, right?
You got a frozen catfish on there.
Frozen catfish on there? They say you camera shy? Nah, he's not camera shy. He doesn't mind coming on here, but like I say, he prefers to not be blinded by the lights and looking this way. So, here's what it is.
Because I feel like you can see the takedown happen.
Yeah, I do like looking at the takedown. I mean, when you're looking at the camera, I mean, I can see it better. You can see it better with your own eyes. I do agree. I mean, unless if it's a big takedown, it don't matter. But if you got a baby bite and you're watching the baby bite occur, I do agree it's better looking back. I'll agree with you on that. How are we looking at time? What time is it now? Since you got your phone out. 45. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to have to cut it. I guess here, before I cut it, I'll at least, I'll just mess with that rod right there and we'll just start reeling them in. Just in case it's a little munchkin playing with it, I'll snag them up before we roll. Yeah, see, there's nothing. Man, you gotta figure out what's up with that reel. Look at that. It was underneath the water, it wasn't on top. Man, see, there's a lot of stuff moving in the water right now.
A lot of stuff ain't really buzzing.
Yeah, that's weird. Must have hit the oil. I bet you it happened from that time we were over there in the falls and the rods got wet. I told you, because remember after we did that trip, I did the maintenance on my rods because I was like, man, I didn't want that water that got us at the garage messed stuff up. That's why I did that little. I was like, I'm out to do the video. That's why I did that maintenance video. Especially since that rod, you know, the reel is expensive. Come underneath. There you go. Look at that. I didn't get that branch. Look, you got it at first. I'm good. I'm good. My line ain't on that branch. I see you reeling that thing in. That's mine. Ain't mine on there. I'm almost back, I think. Oh, you got off. You're lucky. I thought you were going to reel it up. And still's on there. We're good. That sucks, though. I hate wasting a egg and no bite. Hate wasting shad eggs. Look at that perfectly nice shad egg for a possum. Yeah, man. You got that proof for that one. I'm gonna go ahead and live stream. We got everything in. I just want to make sure nothing didn't hit while we were reeling them in. Let me make sure nobody said anything while we were over there. Yeah, we're streaming on the YouTube app. So we're about to end it. This spot unfortunately requires you get out the park by 10 o'clock. They didn't enforce it before, but now they are. So definitely don't want the police rolling up on me if I can prevent it. But thank you guys so much for everybody that stayed through. We've had a lot of people that were consistent, and I appreciate all the support. I will be out tomorrow, so we'll see how the bite is tomorrow. I'll probably head back up river again, or maybe I'll hit the shallows again. We'll see which spot I'll hit. That way we can try to get something. Yeah, you heard that? Sorry, I'm trying to end the stream. I thought somebody was walking up or hitting something. I don't know what that was, but yeah. But I'll be live tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming in and appreciate everybody.